You are welcome to the seminar, fourth seminar in our seminar series. In our previous seminars that I conducted for you, we discussed some important topics such as first we have done introduction part with the number system topic. And next we discuss some examples under the basic algebra topic, and also we discussed the topic indices and logarithm, and further we discussed permutation and combination and also binomial theorem. So now today in this seminar I am discussing with you another important topic, that is progressions or series, right? The important in here, this progressions topic is very, very important, and also you need to understand clearly the application of this progressions topic, the progression, that rules or other theories, right, in the progressions. So you need to understand how to apply these progressions theories and rules when to solve the problem, like solving the business and day-to-day life problems. Because under this topic, we will not ask directly the theory or rules related to the topic, that is progressions, right? So first you should understand the given problem scenario, and then you need to decide to identify that what theories or rules relevant to the progressions you need to apply to solve the given problem, okay, given question, right? So that means because you have to select among the progression theories which theory or which rule you have to apply to solve given problem, right? So we will do some examples, and also before moving to the today's session, right, today focus, just I would like to remind you previous seminars as a previous seminars summary, right? Because you know the first two sessions we had enough time to discuss all theory parts and the sample questions also. And I think so the permutation and combination, that is important section, we did some only examples, right? So I would like to just explain, right, some important things relevant to this topic, just reminding, right? So you know the permutation and combination are the ways to represent a group of objects by selecting them in a set and forming subset. So it defines the various ways to arrange a certain group of data. So when we select the data or object from a certain group, it is said to be permutation, whereas the order in which they are represented is called combination. That means you need to understand the difference between permutation and combinations. But both concepts are very important in mathematics, because in mathematics, a permutation related to the act of arranging all the members of the set into some sequence or order. In other words, if the set is already ordered, then the rearranging of its elements is called the process of permutation or permuting. So anyway, the combination is always the way of selecting item from a collection such that the order of selection does not matter, right? We are not considered the order. So anyway, there are many formulas involved in the combination and combination concept, right? So we understood those things, and in addition to that, Pascal triangle, right? Pascal triangle is another important section because we know a Pascal triangle is a triangular array of the binomial coefficient. So the row are enumerated from the top such that the first row is numbered n equals 0, right? Similarly, the element of each row are enumerated from we can use k or k equal to 0 up to n, right? The first so therefore in mathematics, right? In mathematics, Pascal triangle is a triangular array of the binomial coefficient, right? That arise in probability theory, combinations, and algebra also. In here we use it in the basically algebra. So that is very, very important, that's Pascal theory when you identifying the for the binomial expression. That means using Pascal triangle, you can express the binomial. You can explain or expand the binomial binomially given a statement, right? Given expressions. So the main thing is, I think why I explained this one now, because in our previous seminar, right? I was unable to discuss this part. That's why I say also you need to understand what is the Pascal theory. Okay, you know the way Pascal triangle, not the theory, Pascal triangle. You know when we write in the Pascal triangle, right? The way how we write it: 1, next 1, 1, right? 1, 2, 1. Because I know to show you the pattern in here. 3, 3, 1. Just when you know in this pattern, you can apply this pattern for expansion any given expression as the binomial expansion, right? So 1, next I think 5, no? This 10, again 10, and 5 and 1, right? One more row I write in here 15, again 20, again here 15, and 6 and 1, no? Finally one more 7, 21, 35. You know the pattern, no? Just I will show you. Let me show. Okay, this is the Pascal theory, because you know when first starting first, and this diagonal also the 1, this is also the 1, and next first 2 is 1, then when adding these two we can get this one, and corner 1 also always 1, right? And then when we add in these 2 we can get the 3, and when we add in these 2 again 3, and when we add in these 2 we can get the 4, and add in these 2 it's become 6, and adding these 2 again 4, right? When we add these 2 you can see 5, 6 and 4 and 6 again 10, again 6 and 4 10, 4 and 1 again 5, right? When move to the next one, 1 and 5 6, okay, 5 and 10 15, again 10 and 10 20, and 10 and 5 15. You can see 6 and 5 and 6 again, sorry, 5 and 1 6. Okay, the last row you can see 1 plus 6 7, 6 plus 15 21, 15 plus 2 20 35, 20 plus 15 again 35, 15 plus 6 21, 7 plus 1 6, right here 1. It's the Pascal triangle. So that why I explained this one, right? So considering this Pascal triangle, right, you can express the binomial expression, right? So you can see there are some patterns you can be noted in here, right? There is one more term than the power of the exponent n. That is, there are terms in the expansion of any binomial theorem. So the most important in here, just you can apply this, what we call this number, right? This number when you expanding. Give me explain it, right? This first one, right? We know as an example, we can write a plus b 0, right? That means all this one. When we move to the second one, that means, okay, a plus b, we know we can't further expand that one, right? So then here I'll write that one on the other side, right? A plus b squared, right? This one. Okay. So then we know how. A squared, right? A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Okay. So then you know this when using this triangle, you can expand all the given as expression, right? So, and we discussed the binomial theorem also, and so the thing is, right? So this coefficient, fractal triangle coefficient, is related to the expansion of the binomial expression, right? So, that means the binomial theorem formula also used to the expansion of any power of binomial in the form of series. So you need to know all these things, right? So yes, this is the important thing I would like to remind you. And so that means you need to very clearly understand binomial theorem, Pascal, the Pascal triangle, and how this Pascal triangle related to the, how it useful to the binomial theorem, and also permutation and combination, right? We know combination is also we use in our when we expand in the expression as a binomial, right? As using binomial theorem also. So those things please go through again, right? And so now let me explain let me discuss some sample questions, model questions for the relevant to the progressions, right? Progressions theory. So shall I move to the, yeah, that is the first one, no? Yeah. Here you can see in my screen, you can see one past paper question in academic year 2014, question number 4, right? So that's why I told you, right? Just first you need to go through the given scenario or the situation, and next you need to understand which progressions theory, which rule, right? That is the important thing, right? Relevant to or required, which theory or which rule from the progressions you need to apply to solve this given problem. So in this case, right, shall we go through? It says the company making 100 computers each week plans to increase its production. They want to increase their production. How? The number of computers produced is to be increased by 10 each week, right? From 100. It's from 100 and each week increased by 10. In week, that means the how it increased. First week 110, because just start in the 100, then add in the 10, right? And second week it become 110, and in second week we need to add another 10 for the first week amount. That means we need to add 110 plus again 10, right? That means 120 for the second week. Third week, then we need to add another 10 for the second week amount. That is, we need to add 10 to the, or we need to add 120 plus 10, right? That means 130. So, and so on until 100 computers are produced in weekend, right? If they says, the section is says the number of computers going to be produced in nth week equal to the 100, right? Then they ask in the question, find the value of n. Now you need to think about, right, what progressions, right, relevant to here and what it asks. That means the already I think in your syllabi, right, your course outline, you have learned two progressions, two types of progressions, arithmetic and arithmetic progressions, and another one is geometric progressions, arithmetic and geometric. So with if it is so there, and also arithmetic progression, to find out the terms of arithmetic and the sum of the given terms or several terms, and also that things you can do for the geometric progressions, right? So then in this case, you can you need to understand, right, what type of progression this one, because it's given the starting value, that is the 100, right? And also how the pattern of the progressions series, that is adding 10, adding 10, adding 10 for the previous term, right? So I will write here. So that means starting 100 and second week 110 it becomes, right? Third week it 100 and then 120, no? Starting number of computers produced to be increased by 10 each week from 100, and week 1, right, week 1 then add another 10 here, next again add another 10 here, right, another 10 adding, that means 130, right? So we don't know numbers, and finally it become 400, right? So then find the value of n. That find the value of mean what we want to test, find out term, right? Term. That means we know in here. I will go to the yes. Then if then we know you need, we know this is the arithmetic series, right? Then A is 100 and D, right? Common difference, no? D is 10, and we need to find out the 10th, nth term. We know then Tn. How we can find out the nth term of the arithmetic series? A plus n minus 1 multiplied by D, common difference, equal to 400, right? So Tn we have to find out, Tn, okay? So we don't know what is that, then Tn equal to 400, or we can write it in here, this side, no? 100. So you need to find out n then. We know A is equal to 100 and n minus 1, we can put same, D also we know D. Now it's a very simple simplification, right? 100 plus 10n minus 10n, 400, right? So despite constant terms, already 90 plus 10n, right? Here 400, then 10n equal to 310, no? Because when we move into the 90 in the left side, it become minus, okay? So then finally you can find out the n, no need here, right? N equal to 310 divided by 10, that means equal to 31. N is equal to 31. It's very clear, okay? So that then part 1, okay. Shall I move to the next part? Remember, n equal to 2. 31 because other the nature of the this type of questions, right? So most of the time, right, the first part answer normally we have to, right, most of the time we have to use in our second when answering the second part, right? We require this. Okay, that means be careful, because when you finding the answer for the first question or first part, just be careful and you have to find out the correct answer. Because when you applying the first part's answer to the second question, if it is wrong, then it is need to do clearly, correctly do, right? Otherwise, both questions will be wrong, right? So then it's asking, second part, the company then plan to continue to make 200 computers each week. Okay, the company then plan to continue to make 200 computers each week. Find the total number of computers that will be made in the first 52 weeks, starting from including week 1. That means after the nth week, no? After the nth week, then we know nth week means 31st, right? After the 31st week, they plan to continue make equal number of computers. That means 200 for each week until 52 weeks, right? Until reach to the 52 weeks, right? 52nd week, right? 52nd week. So then you know, right? So total number of computers we have to compute, right? Within 52 weeks, right? Anyway, we know from week 1 to 31, it's according to the given series, right? Earlier we identified series. After that, equal number, that is 200 to each week 200 from 32nd week and until 52nd week, right? So shall we try to do that? Okay. Yes. Then we can write here first now for the first yes, for the first 31 weeks, right? That means the because our nth equal to 31, no? First 31 weeks total, right? So now you know, you have to know total number of computers. How we can find out? That means it is the arithmetic series. Then you need to apply SN. You know the total, no? Sum of the series, right? SN. Need to keep in your mind the formula, right? N divided by 2. In here, just we can apply the A plus L, the short formula, A plus L, no? Because we know the last term, because that one is 31. Okay? So then that is very easy. S31 we have to identify, right? N31 then divided by 2. A we know already 100, we found that. And L is final term also, we know 100. Sorry, 400. So very, very easily you can simplify this one. 500, no? 500 multiplied by 31 divided by 2, right? That means answer equal to, you can now use your calculator, right? Calculator, when multiplying 500, sorry, dividing 500 by 250, it's become, and 250, 31, no? 25 into 75 නේද 75යි තව 125කුයි ඔක්කොම 700, yes, 775, no? Am I correct, right? So that means this number of computers we produced until 31st week, right? So remaining weeks, how many weeks remaining? Up to 52, no? Then remaining weeks mean 52 minus 31. That is equal to 121 weeks, right? For this each, for the all 21 weeks, same number of computers going to be produced. The number is 200. Okay, then it becomes 4,200. Then total equal to 402,000 plus 7750, 7,750, right? So you can find out the correct answer, right? Check whether my number is correct or not. I think it's okay. No? It's computers. Yes, computers, right? So then this is the answer for the second part, right? And next, I remove this part now and go back to the my sections. Yes. Yes, first and second we did. Next, part B, no? Part B is another part of the same section, no? Oh, same section. Or the different section. I don't know with the it's also a 10 marks. A B part B, no? That means this one is incorrect because I have put the wrong academic anyway, right? So the question is, we know the question, right? A company predicts a yearly profit of rupees 240,000, no more, no? What is the amount? 24 lakhs. No. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ne? Yes, that means 24 lakhs. No? 24 lakhs in the year 2019, right? 2019. So the company also predicts that the yearly profit will increase each year by 10 of previous year. Be careful, right, with us, okay? It says profit will increase each year by 10% of previous year. Right? Not adding some amount, not reducing or deducting some amount, but increasing 10%. What is the predicted profit for year 2022? Right? Shall we go? First, we will see, right, the first one. So in this case, now you need to again understand whether given or the whether given scenario is relevant to which type of series. Whether is it arithmetic series or arithmetic progression or geometric progressions, right? So then you need to check it. You have to know that it through this one, right? How the next term change. That means each year by 10%. That means when it start, if it's starting also 24 lakhs, right? And increase by 10%. 10% increase by mean the second term become how? Second term mean we need to multiply by it 1.10. Okay? Just when we multiplying this one 10% and we need to add this amount for that one. Or we have to multiply it on this way. Okay? ඔමනි වෙන්නේ නේද 100ට 110ක් වෙනවා ඊළඟ ටර්ම් එක. Okay, that means 1.10. Okay, so then this is now our A first term. If it is geometric series, we use R for the common ratio, right? Common ratio 1.10. Okay, so now we know the series and its R and A. Okay, so then it's what is the predicted profit for the 2022, right? So now check with the our N, right? N is then 2019 mean 1, 2020 second, 2, 20 and 21 3, 20 and 23 4. That means our N should be 4, right? So then yes, right? Then okay, we have to find out T4. Before that, I'll do the common formula Tn for the geometric series. Tn equal to AR n minus 1. Okay. So then what we want to find out, T4, right? T4, AR, that means 3. N minus 1 means 3. Okay. It's very easy. You can write A, you know, and multiply by 1.10 power to 3. So I think you can take this value with your by using your not the computer, using your you can take it, right? And next, okay, so part 2, it's asks second part, right? Shall I go to the second part, right? Yes, part 2. Find the total predicted profit for the period from 2019 to 2022, right? So then total predicted profit, right? The same period, no. Find the total predicted profit for the period of 2019 to 2023. That means more than 1 year, no? Earlier 4 years, now it's become 5 years, no? Is it okay? Total predicted profit for the period 19 and 20, 21, 22 and 20. Yes, 3. That means for 5 years, right? It's 5 years. So that means you need to find out the what we call total. Total means sum of the terms, right? 5 terms, right? Sum of the 5 terms. So then, shall I move to the new, yes. Yeah. Now we know our A, we know, R, we know, right? So S common, right? Common formula for the sum of the n terms, it's equal to A times Rn minus 1 divided by R minus 1. Okay. So then you can apply, because you have to find out S5 or S4, right? S5 is okay, right? So then A mean 240000 and R mean 1510, N mean 5, ne? You can put in here 5 minus 1, okay, and divided by 1.10 minus 1, right? So sometimes, right, it is okay, we can accept this value for the S4, and also someone can identify the number of years as a 4, because they can calculate first year is from 19 to 20. 19 ඉඳලා 20ට 1යි, 20 ඉඳලා 21ට 2යි, 21 ඉඳලා 22ට 3යි, 22 ඉඳලා 23ට 4යි, right? So it's okay, both we can accept, right? So anyone can answer for the sum of the four terms, it's okay, right? But someone can understand it as the 5 terms, right? අවුරුද්දෙන් අවුරුද්ද වෙනම බැලුවොත් අපිට වෙනවා 5ක්. එහෙම නැතුව එතන ඉඳලා අනිත් අවුරුද්දට ගන්නොත් ඔයගලන්ට පැහැදිලි 4ක් වෙනවා. ආන්සර්ස් දෙකම okay, right? පිළිගන්න පුළුවන්. So because is answer the question is not very clearly say, right? මොකද්ද පටන් ගන්න අවුරුද්ද කොහොමද ලාභ වෙන්නේ කියන එක කියලා නැති නිසා, right? So anyway, now you can simplify this one. No worry about that because you can find out the 1.10's power to 5 by using your calculator, right? And minus 1, and after that then you multiply by that amount from the 24 lakhs and then divided by, you should have to divide it from yes, you should need to divide it by when minus in 1 from 1.10, right? That means you have to, yeah, this one is here, okay? I forgot and I delete that one. That means here become 0.10, right? උඩෝගලන්ට ඉලක්කම අරගෙන බෙදලා ගන්න by using your calculator, right? And most probably your value should be rupees value, approximation value, right? No worry about that, right? So then I think this part also very clear. So you can see, right? Very simply, right? That's a very easy question, right? Very simply you can earn, right? You can earn 20 marks when answering the two questions, right? Both part A and part B. That is very simple one, because the thing is you need to understand correctly whether which series is suitable or appropriate and what you want to do. That means to find out the terms or the sum of the terms, right? That is the important thing. And shall I move to the next sample question? Yes, it's also 2015, no? Academic year 2000, sorry, 2015, 2015. Question is question number 5, no? You can check, right, in your past paper. Question number 5, right? Question says a motorbike was purchased for rupees 180,000 in 1st January 2020 by a person. On the 1st January each following year, the value of the motorbike is 20% of its value on the 1st January in the previous year. Be carefully understand, right? So on the 1st January each following year, the value of the motorbike is 20% of its value on the 1st January in the previous year. Okay? පළවෙනි අවුරුදු ජනවාරි මාසෙ තිබ්බ ගානට වැඩි ඊළඟ අවුරුදු ජනවාරි පළවෙනිද වෙනකොට 80ක් වෙනවා. ඊළඟ අවුරුද්දේ ආයි තව ඒ ගානේ 80ක් වෙනවා ඉස්සෙල්ලා අවුරුද්දේ. Okay? So then yes, you can understand what type of series in there. What is the value of motorbike exactly 4th year after it was purchased? That means we need to find out the T4, no? පළවෙනි පස්වෙනි T4 හතරවෙනි term එක හොයන්න ඕනේ. But what type of series in there? Because you can see, no, 80% become 80%. That means 20% reduce from the starting point, right? From the 1st of January. That means when you starting it, starting 180,000, right? Then it's 20%. That means your R is equal to 80%, right? That means R equal to 0.8, 80%. Right? R equal to 8.8, sorry. 80% mean R is 0.8. Okay? So you have to find out the T4. That is also easy, right? You know the first term and the common ratio. You know the first term and the common ratio of the given series, right? and then you can need to find out the T4. It's very easy. We know AR3. AR3. Okay. So then A mean 180,000 multiplied by R mean 0.8 power to 3. Right? Because we know Tn equal to AR n minus 1. Okay, n minus 1. So n minus 1 mean here we need to fourth term, that means R should be 3 minus 1. Okay, so then 0.8 power to 3, that means you can get it very easily, no? Multiplying 8 3 times, and then it's multiplied by 180. So you can get the value. I don't know with the exact value. Just I check with my calculator. I think 2,160, approximately rupees. Right? So it's okay. Now then it asks, right? Shall I move to the next part of the same question? Yes. Yes, part B, no? Yeah. The value of the motorbike falls below rupees 10,000 for the first time n years after it was the value of n. What it says, okay? The value of the motorbike falls below 10,000, right? 10,000 for the first time n years after it was the value of n. So that means that term should be equal to 10,000, right? Exactly. We don't know exactly 10,000 or below 10,000, right? That means approximation value also we have to find out, right? So that අපිට බලන්න ඕනේ කීවැනි term එකද මේ 10,000ට equal වෙන්නේ කියන එක. නේද? කොච්චර අවුරුද්දකට පස්සේනේ අහන්නේ. So therefore we can write it this way, right? T again we need to find apply the nth term, right? You know nth term means AR n minus 1, right? So then we know here we have to find out n now, no? Tn, but Tn we know, we don't know the n. Tn is 10,000, right? A also you know 180, no? 180,000. Then R n minus 1, right? Yeah, okay, I'll show you. Yes, then it's very easy, but R also we know, we can put it here minus 8. Okay, minus, sorry, 0.8, right? Very sorry, right? Yes, 0.8. Okay, 0.8. In case in here n minus 1 power, it is little bit hard to find out. Therefore, what you can do, just put in here n instead of n minus 1. Then finally you can apply this one. After you get in the n, then you can deduct again 1, right? So I'll put here instead of n minus 1, I'll put there n, right? So therefore, I'll put that n, right? Okay, this is my n. Now, n is n minus 1, right? So now, just what you want to do here, just you can apply any method to simplify, right? You simplify. When you simplify in this one method, you can very easily find how we can put in here, we can keep in only 0.8 power to n, and when we move into other side 180,000, so we need to divide 10,000 by the 180,000. So just calculating, dividing that one. I think, am I correct? 0, no? 0, 555. Okay. Now here equal. Now yes. So now you can solve this one with the log, right? So also you can apply log by using your calculator also, or log. It's better to use calculator, log value from the calculator. Okay. Anyway, when we take in log, what is happening here? Log this side also log value, and also we can need to get the log value. That means n times log 0.8. Okay. So then log value I will take from my calculator, right? It's become, give me 1 second to take the value. Yes, it's equal to minus 1.2557, right? And other side, log 0.8 equal to again minus 0.9691 in, right? I put in the behind of the value number, right? So now you can take the n. How? When dividing minus 1.2557 by minus 0.967. Okay. So then I can get the approximation value also. N, you can check it. N equal to minus become plus, no? Value is dividing that one. Yes, dividing that 1.2557 by the 0.096. Is it okay? 0.96961. Yes, 0.9691. No? Yes, equal to 12.9, right? So then approximation value is 13, right? We can write it here, 13, right? But the thing is now, this is our n, but we know this n is not the n minus 1, right? So then just you need to get your original n, that means n minus 1. You get the n as the here 13 and n minus 1, right? So I put a capital N, okay? Then you know it's right. So then your simple n equal to 13 plus 1 again. That means n equal to 14 approximately, right? So you have to write your answer when asanna kiyaneka, approximately 14 years, right? Shall we go to the section and check? It's asking the value of the motorbike falls below 10,000 for the first time in years after it was purchased. The value of n, right? That the value of n equal to approximately 14 years, right? You can say after the 14 years, a motorbike fall below 10,000 for the first time 14 years after it was purchased, right? So we can write it, right? So then I think that one is clear, right? So only 10 marks, no? That means another parts may be in the same section, right? So shall we go to the other one? Yeah, that is the again. Yes, it's this. Yes, this section part A, B also 10 marks, C and D also here, no? Yes, C is another part. Okay. So look, then same section. An insurance company has a scheme to cover the maintenance of the motorbike, right? and the cost is rupees 2000 for the first year, and for every following year the cost increased by 12%. So that for the third year the cost of the scheme is rupees 2508 and 80 cents. Find the cost of the scheme for the fifth year, giving your answer to nearest rupees, right? So it's also find the cost of the scheme. So again, go through the insurance company has a scheme to cover the maintenance of the motorbike. The cost is 2000 the first year. That means we know it's starting that series from the 2000, right? Shall I write here 2000? And every following year cost increased by, increased by 12%, right? Now you can know again increase by, that is again the geometric series, no? Geometric series. Then the R become 100ට 112ක් වෙනවා. එහෙනම් 1.12. R become 1.12 and it starts in the fifth year, right? So here given the third year value, right? So then there is a two method to you can find out the answer, right? If you know the third year, then you can that means that you know the third term. Then fourth term you can calculate just applying the R, right? When you finding the, when we taking the, or when you finding the by using the R value, you can take the fourth term and also fifth term. That is the one way. Or you can find out very easily by using the formula that is relevant to the term, right? Term N. That means Tn. Tn means AR N minus 1. We need T5. That means AR4. Okay. So then it is very easy, right? So you can apply T5. We want to find out. A we know, right? R we know 1.12 and N minus 1 mean here 4, no? Yes, 4. So you can take the value from the calculator 1.12 power to power 4 power to 4. And then you need to multiply that one into 2000, right? So I think it's nearly rupees 3,147. You can check it, right? So yes, then it's okay. And one more part there, no? Yes. Find the total cost of the insurance scheme for the first 15 years, right? First, that means a total value. So then we need to find out the total sum of the 15th years. අවුරුදු 15ටම එකතුව sum එක නේ. Yes. So it is again the easy case. Yes. We have to find out S15, no? Just we know Sn. Shall I put in write in here Sn? Sn means A times 1 minus Rn, no? Whether am I correct? My formula is correct. Okay, no? And 1 minus R. So if when we apply it to the 15th term, A here should be අපි එක සැරේම දාමු නේද? ආයෙ එක ලියලා ඉන්න ඕනේ. We know the A, right? A mean 2000 and open bracket 1 minus R mean 1.12. It's 15th power. Okay. And 1 minus R, or R minus 1, you can put this both way, right? Apply the both your formula. Be careful on the minus sign just only in here, right? 1.12 minus, you know, I check karanna. So anyway, other side you have to take the value by using your calculator, right? So then finally you can find out S15. මෙතන value එක ගන්න පුළුවන් ඔයගලන්ට. S15 value එක ගත්තාම ඒක තමයි relevant answer. Okay. And then yes, it is okay. Shall we look? Yes, then that means the all five parts, right? So four parts you can earn by 5 marks. Then total you can 20 marks earn when answering this type of question, right? Yes. Now, yes. So another thing is, right? So we have only I think 1 hour 6 seminars. So we have within this 6 hours we can't cover all the whole syllabus with discussing the sample question, right? But anyway, that is little bit important one. Again, the part is the sets theory, right? So I think I'm not going to discuss more in this theory, but just I explain, right? Yes, just I explain simple, very simple two or few sections, right? In set theory in same seminar, right? So because in this seminar I hope to cover only the what I told the what we done the topic that is progressions, right? But in same time I would like to focus another simple topics, that is the set theory also. Okay, so you can see the also the year 2000 academic year 2015 section number 4, no, yes, section number 4 is very easy one, right? I'll go very quickly because okay, it's the section is given set A, elements in the set A and elements of the set B and elements of the set C, and it's asked in the right yes, it's asked in the small 2 sections, right? 2 sections. So I think I'm not going to discuss this one. This is very easy thing, eh? So no worry about that. You can do because I need. So this is very simple thing. You can do it by yourself, right? Shall I go to the next one? Okay. That is the easy part. Yes. This is a good question, right? So I would like to explain this one for you. Earlier one is very easy. Then in this section, it's asking the yes, very simple things also, but right. First, right? Specify the set A by listing its element, where A equal whole numbers less than 100 divided by 16. It's asking the elements or elements of the set A. It's very easy, right? Set A equal, yes, you need to put here the open the brackets, right? Then whole numbers less than 100 divisible by 16. That means it's starting from what's the number? It's starting from because divisible by 16, right? Divisible by 16. Then what is the first number? Then we need to start by we need to start it with the 16. Okay, we need to start it 16, and then you need to add 1 by 1, another 16 for that one, right? So therefore starting number is 16. Then when we add in another 16 to the 16, it becomes 32, and one more 16 when adding, it becomes 48, right? You have to go until 100, right? That means next 64, then add in another 16, then it become 80, and when we add in another 16, it become 96. That's all, no? That is the answer for first one. It's very easy, right? And state whether second part is specify the set B by giving the written description of its element, where B equal 0, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. Just check, right, what type of number. So, right, what is the relevant or suitable description for that. So we can write, I think it's all square numbers, no? අපි අර හතරස් සංඛ්‍යා කියන්නේ නේද? Square numbers, no? So because 0 අපි squared කියලා ගන්නවා, 1 also squared number එකක්, 4 also square. When it become 19 is again the හතරස් සංඛ්‍යාවක් කියනවා නේද? ඒක 25 වුණාම ඒකත් හතරස් සංඛ්‍යාවක් නේ. 16 okay, and 25 also. Okay, so then you can write this as the 0 and 25. Including 0 and 25, 0 to 25, 25 squared numbers, right? Squared numbers. And next part is state whether the C is specify a set. If C equal whole numbers close to 15, right? So is it whether C is specific a set? Is it a set or not? No. Why? Because we can't understand very correctly the relevant elements, because close to 50 is no meaning, right? No, not the correct or the specific meaning also. Close to 50 mean. So therefore, C is not a set. And fourth one is state whether state whether whether the set D is finite or infinite. D equal whole numbers that are multiples of 3, multiples of 3. So that is infinite, no? Infinity or infinite. Infinity set, because whole numbers that are multiples of 3, not the limit, right? Where we stop, right? So therefore we can say it is infinity set. Okay. And final one, if the set E is finite of finite, write down NE. E equal to whole numbers less than 100. You know, when we put in or when we include in the NE, that means E sets number of elements. E set එකේ elements කීයක් තියෙනවද කියන එක. Right? Number of N shows the number of elements in the given set. Right? So in this case, you can see whole numbers less than hundreds. Right? Then whole numbers, when we counting the whole numbers from 1, then it become the 99, right? Because less than 100. So therefore you can write NE equal to 99. Okay, that is very easy one. And one more question I have. I hope to discuss with you. Yes. Yes. Anyway, right, I think in the same paper, right, I have seen another question in very simple one, right, very simple question in the same paper. So I think I'm not, because we have not enough time, right? So I reminding you again, right? Because we have not enough time to discuss all topics in our seminars. So please go through this topic also, right? Set theory, but remember, right? So you don't want to do the very hard, right? Hard sections in this under the sets theory, right? Just you try to understand the very general or simple things under the set theory. Okay, so then I think now also our time is over, so I will wind up, right? Stop this seminar now and hope to do another seminar in next seminar. Also I would like to discuss with you the another important topic, that is finance mathematics, right? It is very important, you know. So we can meet with next seminar. Thank you.